One of the hardest moments is when you have no idea what your next video is going to be about. You sit there, staring at the laptop, waiting for that spark of inspiration to magically appear. You scroll through your old projects, nothing. Check your notes app, still nothing. Start spinning a pen for 20 minutes like somehow that's going to help. And at some point, you start questioning your life choices, consider changing careers maybe, then realize you're just being dramatic. But ideas are weird. They don't show up when you chase them, they hit when you least expect it. Good job, man. Thanks, bro. I challenge you to an 80k steps in a day video. Bro, that's crazy. 80,000 steps in a day? Wait, how many kilometers is that? 60 kilometers in one day. Okay, that's wild. Okay, but I'd hate to do that on a treadmill. Most boring thing ever. If I'm walking that much, I want scenery, mountains, villages, views, man. And I think I know just the place. Let's lay down the rules. Rule number 1. 80,000 steps under 24 hours. Rule number 2. Breaks allowed, but the clock keeps ticking. Rule number 3. No cheating. That means no dancing, no handshaking, no dog tricks. Every single step has to be walked by me, of course. And here's what I need. Pair of shoes, water, cameras, lenses, tripod, power bank, and my phone. I'll be tracking all the steps with an app. And here's the plan. First thing in the morning, I'll drive from Brasov to Shimon. This is where I'll do some of my first steps. I'll stay there until noon and then drive to Peshtera. More steps, more views. I'll stay there until it gets dark. I'll drive back to Brasov to finish whatever steps I've got left to do. All that's left is to see if I can actually pull this off. There's a long day ahead, and these 80,000 steps will definitely make it feel like it. I don't know if I'll make it, but right now, that doesn't matter. Out here, the noise just fades away. The air is different, clearer somehow. The views speak for themselves. Whatever happens next, it's worth just being here. It's already afternoon and I've only covered about 27,000 steps. Honestly, I'm not even close to halfway yet and I can feel it. There's still a long way to go, but at least this place is beautiful. It makes each step just a little easier. Getting late, and I've still got around 30,000 steps left. At this point, it's not about scenery or views anymore. It's about making every second count. I need to pick up the pace and get back to Brasov fast. 30,000 steps, it's a lot more than I hoped I'd have at this stage, but there's no backing out now. Back in Brasov and I've still got thousands of steps left. Time's running out, every minute matters now. My legs are done, my body wants to stop, but the goal is still ahead. Steps keep piling up and I keep chasing them down. Check the step count, do the math, 30,000 more, still, it's down to this final push. No shortcuts, just grit. Every step hurts, but the only way out is through. This is what I came here for. Finally, after everything, there it is. 80,000 steps, done. So yeah guys, I did it. I walked 80,000 steps in one day. It was by far one of the most exhausting experiences that I've ever had in my life. By the end of it, I was barely walking, barely filming. At one point I was even sleepwalking, you know. Every time I saw a bench, I was like, let me sleep on it a little, you know, just take a quick nap for like 5 minutes. All lies. If I would just like sleep there or just like take a break, at that time, I would just quit there. Even though I would have like 500 steps left, I would just quit. Because like I started at 5 in the morning and I walked until the next morning at 4:50. So I finished the challenge in 23 hours and 50 minutes. One of the most difficult things was to actually film and walk all those steps at the same time, because you know you had to like mount the camera on the tripod, set up a shot, set up a composition, think about a composition, what should you film. And all that took time. At one point I had to like set up some rules and just tell myself, you know, you just have to accept that not everything will be perfect, you know. The most important thing was to actually finish the challenge. At one point I was thinking of naming the video my attempt of doing an 80,000 steps challenge. I'm glad I was able to finish it, you know. I'll be honest, some of the videos that you saw were not taken on the actual day. That's because I ran out of batteries and my power bank had no juice left. So I had to just like settle with what I had and had to go and just like shoot again. And it's just like 3 or 4 videos in rush. But I promise you, all those steps definitely real, every one of them. If you've made it this far into the video, thank you. I really appreciate it. If you liked it, please consider sharing it, liking it, and maybe subscribing as well. Until next time, thank you very much.